Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Skybolt's episode 48 here. It's been about a week since we recorded, a little bit less than, so we're going to do some like upkeepy things right after the intro here. I want to place a waystone down by the Stoneling farm. I want to go check on the drown farm. I want to go, there's a bunch of things I want to do. I didn't really AFK the drown farm, unfortunately. We're probably going to run some vaults after we make a plan. So I will see you in the episode. All right, here we go. So, yeah, it's been so long. I've been playing on the Magic SMP past few days, and I just had a bunch of YouTube work to catch up on, so I haven't really had a chance to like sit down and play Skybolts. So, just gonna catch briefly back up here what we got. So let's check our tables. Zombies in a vault, that shouldn't be too bad. Red scrolls are not too bad either. Oh yeah, and this was chromatic iron. Now that we have the Picarang, this will be a lot easier, because if we just need to find the actual chromatic iron cave room, and we should be able to get that going. So we'll probably accept that one next, because an echo is quite desirable. But zombies shouldn't be too bad today. The other thing I wanted to do is, now that we have ink, or at least I think we have a little bit more ink. Yep, I think we can make a or another. Yes. Yes. We can make a quantity key here, because I think that's what we were missing before. It was the ink sac. There we go. And I think I have the other keys. Oh, I just hit back a page on on Twitch chat. All right, yeah, and we have the quantity key in this key. Good morning, cataclysmic reverb. Hope you're doing really well. So lock that in, and then I want quantify key is really great because you just get to see that, right? And then it's a matter of choosing like the appropriate background if you're doing like frame drawers, which we'll be doing later. Probably gonna end up doing it for the Stoneling farm at some point. As we AFK that, I might even expand the Stoneling farm as well today. Might gather some materials and do that a little bit later, but I do want to put a waystone there as well. So I'm actually going to toss my elytra on real quick, grab some rockets, and I'm going to go fly over there real quick. Make sure I don't forget that. Is the drown close? The drown was kind of close to it, but not quite. All right, let's hop up. Do I have elevators unlocked too? I think I have elevators unlocked. I don't have elevators unlocked. Okay. The elevators unlocked in the Magic SMP. I'm actually past this level 28 in the Magic SMP. I'm level 30, so... Spend my skill points on what? Because, and I do want to expand that as well. Yeah, a lot of good options here today. Because we're 1 point away from, we are 1 point away from either haste 2 or speed 2. Yeah, so that costs 6 points, not 5. So... We'll probably end up doing it on there, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And this is a very small farm. I actually built this Stoneling farm on the server. They haven't nerfed it yet. We'll see what patch 6 brings. They haven't nerfed it yet, you know. So, I don't know. You know? I don't know. But if we get... all of this going. Sorry. Now that I have a teleporter here, I'll be more likely to AFK it after stream. And getting some more gold apples would not be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, just slowly starting to build up our waystone repertoire here. It just makes it so much easier. It really does. All right, let's put that back on. That's a good thing to get done. Same with like this, even though there's that there, once we get elevators unlocked, maybe we'll not have that, the waystone going right to the zombie piglin farm. But we also need to check out in addition to the zombie piglin farm, we're going to need to check out the nether farm. Apparently in patch 5, those iron bridges that we use to make a safe area spawn-wise, apparently those got like just randomly removed. Not necessarily you can't craft them and place them anymore, but removed as in they don't exist anymore in the world that they existed in previously. So very odd there. That's good to go. That's good to go. But now we have vector plates. I would like to improve that farm as well. Like, there's just so many farms I would love to improve in general. Okay, I think I'm going to get geared up and go in the vault. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're gonna do that, and then we'll come back and maybe make a plan after that. We have a ton of crystals to run at level 27. Yep. And I would like to get to speed 2. Speed 2 would be good. How much knowledge essence are we on? We are actually on quite a bit as well. So 14, so we're nearly 2 more knowledge stars. Is there anything we're working towards mod-wise? Honestly, no. Like, create would be our next big one, I think. And then, but maybe before then we do, like, Torchmaster elevators. Or maybe, like, a pipes mod. Because that costs 8, but it'd be well worth it. But, like, elevators plus Torchmaster would be good. That costs 2, but that's probably not worth it. But the elevators are definitely pretty good. Would speed some stuff up for sure. And then other improvements, of course, we can always convert this system to a drawer system. So that's one of the things I would like to do as well, is convert this to be a big drawer system, so it's much cleaner for the simple storage networks. That's a real project. I've just been so not in the mood to do that kind of upkeepy stuff, you know. And it's not like we're really running out of room here just yet. I'm sure we could at some point, but anyway, I'm gonna get geared up and I will see you for the vault. All right, real quick before we hop in this vault. These advanced refill upgrades, I think they forgot to change the recipe on this. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. I probably should make another one, to be honest, but we'll just do the one. But the advanced refill upgrades are excellent. So we can set these to a specific slot in our hotbar. Nope, 6. And then this one's on 5. Yeah. So now we just need unobtainium blocks in here, but you don't have to worry about, like, filling up your inventory or whatnot. But yeah, that just automatically fills back up there.
Here's to a great series so far and the many adventures to come.
Thank you. Mr. Porkison Plays, thank you so much for sharing your Prime here. What a great way to support the content. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some love and hype in the chat, please. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, so really, really great way to do stuff. We still need to get... So we're looking for chromatic iron. We're looking for... Probably need to get some more potions going. How many apples do we have? That's the thing I would need to go do, AFK the Stoneling farm for. I was so sure they were going to nerf it right away. I just didn't really bother, but they're not going to nerf it. I haven't heard anything about them nerfing it still. I mean, we still have these apples as well, so it's really just a gold farm plus these apples, so it's like, is it really that much extra, you know? So, we might go improve that later today, just to make some more potions. But anyway, yes. Mr. Porkins Plays, thank you so much. Sharing the Prime is such a great way to support the content, both here and on YouTube. That's a better question, Dials. I have no idea if I'm going to go for haste or speed on my next one. I genuinely don't know. Oh, looks like the ads ran while we were talking there. Our armor's looking fine. First vault of the day. Let's go. But yeah, I think speed 2 is probably better. I don't think we need the haste, but haste has its uses, but I'm pretty sure speed 2 is just better. Furious is very scary. Oops. So we're just... Oh! I cherish this mode of I got a +1 attack. Nice. I forgot we were going to get one of those. Right, I also changed my... I forgot I changed my... open chat key. So, alright. Furious Vault's a little scary. But the +1 strength should definitely help. Chaining sword doing work here. Man, I have such a better sword on the server. That is the problem with playing 2 different playthroughs, you know. can get a little bit confused there. Still using that method of looting. Now, in patch 6, so we're still on patch 5 right now, but in patch 6, when that comes, we're going to be getting the ability to hold, like, the vein miner. You could just hold the vein miner key, and that keeps it active, which is really awesome. I think that's actually a really... That's how most other mod packs have vein miner set up as, you know. Which is really nice. Oh man, I'm feeling the no item quantity key, or I have an item quantity magnet on the server, and I could just tell. Sorry. Anyway, goldfish brain there. Deadpine is doing his thing, but yeah. So that I'm gonna probably redo another reconfigure of my hotkeys. Having vein miner be on my mouse, that's where I usually put it when it's just like a hold activate button, like it is in most packs. Like you have to be ultimine, all that kind of stuff. What's my hunter set to? Living. Interesting. So yeah, that we'll do, but that's not till patch 6, so we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. Also, something really cool coming at patch 6 is going to be a new type of, I don't know, completion, whatever you want to call that, called Guardians, and they're really cool. They're gonna, I don't know if they're replacing bosses permanently or if they're just gonna be, you know, kind of new. I question a pack where vein miner isn't set to sneak. That is my one biggest thing about doing Modpack 2 speedruns. It's hard to set. I don't think you can reset because it's hard coded, I think. And you can't reset your vein miner bind key to mouse. Like, it'd be so much better if it was on my mouse. But you can't. So, oh, but yeah, the new Guardians are going to be really cool. So basically, you see how I have 5 obelisks. That could still be true. So there could be 5 obelisks, but every obelisk you fight like a group of like gladiator type things. If you've watched the SMP, so it's really cool, really cool. All right, I lied. This sword's still pretty good. So and they're really challenging. They're really difficult. And it looks really fun. Honestly, it looks like a much better mechanic than the bosses. They're harder to cheese. I'm not saying there's no cheese available to them, but they're much harder to cheese than the big boss. The big slow boss, you know. Not sure why I'm playing 2 different instances of this. Well, it was either this play the Sky Vaults, which is the thing we got added to the pack, and gracefully bow down from the server that we were having a ton of fun with, or play both, you know. Or not play the Sky Vaults, which was the thing we got added to the packs. It's like, that's kind of what we're known for here, you know. Both are just completely different playthrough styles. I'm also a content creator, so like I get kind of infinite hours. The difficult thing in the mix was just the Tarkov wipe happening, honestly. If the Tarkov wipe didn't happen, I would be really set for time. I missed that. And missed that. Oh my goodness, and almost died from that. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next room. But you know what? You do you. I would not recommend anybody else playing two playthroughs, you know? So, you are certainly not required to. No idea, Niles. You probably could set that up, but I have not set that up, and I know it takes a little finagling, so... I don't know if there's they give you the option for it. I have a good setup for Lycanites where I've removed all drops from clean start. I'd love to try this pack and put Lycanites into it. Well, you really wouldn't see them unless you're in the vault. Or, like, you wouldn't see them in the vault, I mean, sorry. Like, the vaults are so controlled how they spawn mobs. But I think you would love to see this with Lycanite mobs spawning instead of just, like, their versions of the mobs, which would be something. It definitely would be something. Well, in these vaults, there's no... In 118 in particular, there's no mobs that spawn around you. That's fair, Casting. I you know. It depends on the person you are, you know. If you want to play you want to play Vault Hunters a lot, you can play Vault Hunters a lot. If you're like Niles and you don't want to play Vault Hunters a lot, you don't have to play Vault Hunters a lot. I don't know. Simple as that, really. But yeah, these are spawner dependent, and like there's like level requirements and such, and yeah. Because there's like these sizzle spawners, like certain mobs spawn at certain levels, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's very, very heavily controlled by the vault itself. Fair enough, Niles. Well, then, I mean, if you like watching Vault Hunters, then 2 playthroughs is great for you. You know? More Vault Hunters. I am activating these. I'm not so certain we're gonna fight the boss. Literally the most important thing out of there. Not so certain we'll fight the boss if we get there, but maybe. Depends. Let's keep going west. Might start picking up these things too. Probably shouldn't use my sword. Or the pick, to be honest. We can make a pretty easy farm for these as well. I just haven't bothered setting one up. But yeah, we could definitely make a full-on shifter. Although I saw a very compact version of this. That was just like a couple moss blocks and some bone meal. Like, that's probably enough. We don't need like stacks on stacks on stacks. We just need enough to complete crystals with, you know? The more I'm listening to this guy right now, the more I see how similar the conversation is what I've heard y'all talking about related to EFT, right? It's not an enviable position to be in. I give this guy and the crew a lot of credit. There are not easy decisions to make, you know, because you do want to listen to feedback, but at the end of the day, you want to accomplish your goal and your vision for the pack, you know. So it's like it's tough. Ooh, elite spider. Okay. Hopefully the chaining 2 will get us there. So I don't have a crossbow anymore. Elite spider is really like the last thing I want a crossbow for. Okay. Easy. Chill. Chill. It's the... Ah! The babies I'm worried about. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so with that advanced refill upgrade, like, that becomes so much easier. Their hitboxes are just way too small. But that's where the crossbow makes short work of that, because their hitboxes are a little bigger. Alright, cool. We lived. Live to fight another day. Probably spawn another group here in a second. Maybe not. We went back a room, so I'm not really entirely sure where we are. I saw some Phoenix dust there. Phoenix dust is going to become useful. I think I want a Phoenix, like, catalyst-based. We have an idol for this. Yeah, we have an idol for this. We should definitely put that on. Okay. This gives me 5%. Not too much, but enough. To hopefully get, like, other idols and such, I guess. I'm not really sure how those work. I loot these? I did not. I have not thought about crossbow plus fireworks. Excuse me. I think... Actually, though, I think the piercing is probably better because mobs tend to line up more than they do... Oops. In normal situations. Like, they don't tend to spread out, you know? When you're running away from them. So... Yeah, I think that's a big factor. So I think the piercing crossbow is just better for crowd control. The fireworks may do more damage, though. So that might be a factor as well. I don't know. All right, so keep going west here, I guess. Do I want living is the other question. That's what we have hunter for. I mean, yeah, kinda. Not what I meant to do. Put all that away. Yeah, because knowledge essence would be good there. And that's actually not even really close to enough either. Yeah, knowledge is always good. At this stage of the game, I think knowledge is, like, just always good. And then, like, this is the kind of POI where, like, 3 wood chests next to each other is just so easy to vein mine. We might as well. Allium flowers? Why? What do they do? Or what do they do differently that other flowers can't, rather? We actually are growing those infinitely, Mr. Purple, in botany pots. Yeah, it's one of the reasons we unlocked botany pots. Okay, there. The allium flowers are specific, like, specifically for... Like, you can't... There's only an allium flower for a Vault Altar recipe. Oh, no. The question for the... The question of why do I need them was for the allium flowers, not for the spore blossoms. Yeah, I knew I needed the spore blossoms. We just had them covered. They've, you know, they may be a recipe I'm not aware of or something. Or I'm sure there's a recipe I'm not aware of or something. Maybe chat can enlighten me or YouTube comments can enlighten me. Oh, maybe it's a recipe at higher level. That could be it. That could definitely be it. Probably didn't really need to drink that, to be honest. Oh, and we're out. Yeah. Oh, recipes get more picky at higher levels. Oh, is that the case? Interesting. Whoa. Omega, 2 pieces of gear, baby. All right, well, sometimes I like item rarity. A lot. Very good. Not quite what I wanted, but I guess it's fine. Hey, good morning, Wandering Widget. How are you? 8 minutes here. Only 2 obelisks. I mean, it's not unreasonable that we could finish this with a little cheesy cheese. Which I know might annoy some people. Apologies. But they are going to be changed. And then they're not going to be really cheesable. So. Well, I think they switched from... There's definitely 2 tall flowers and 1 tall flowers. Those are different for sure. But we have the poppies from... We have poppies from... Iron Farm, and then we have... You know, we just have to... We can get 2 tall flowers in the botany pots at some point. Which we probably should do. Like, round off all the botany pots, you know? Oh, is tulips in their own category as well? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. You know what we could do? We could put these 2 here. Like, we have the room for these. So whenever we're in a vault like this, we could just pick them up. Not a bad idea. The Oxide Daisies make suspicious stews that heal you. I wonder if... One, I wonder if they'll stack in a backpack. You know, I'm going to grab one and start farming it just in case. I wonder if they'll start stacking a backpack. And I wonder if the auto feed can just give you regen consistently with them. Because you can also do that with golden apples as well, I guess. Like, you can just consistently feed yourself golden apples. I guess it wouldn't be all the time. It would just be what you're eating, right? Rossum, how you doing today? All right, I think it's time to turn around. Unless you see any obvious obelisks. Thank you so much for the 2 months. What a great way to support the content for sub number 19 today already. My goodness. Cheers, Rossum. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing really well today. Yeah, expanding the Stoneling farm might be what I do first today. And maybe kind of re-go over how it works. That's I believe I saw the items for these. Slime, huh? I'm sure the encoders are loving this. Welcome to, oh gosh. Welcome to 1440p Dead Pine. Worth. Absolutely worth. I do want that netherite scrap. That is important. More of these. Take that. Happily take more of that. Guess it. Wait, what? Oh, I hit R there. Right. Yeah, so I might actually do the bag emptying trick. I think is gonna start going on my. I think that's gonna start going on my keyboard and not on my mouse. I think. Honestly, unless I set up the macro to do it all in one. Then I might put it on my mouse. Maybe I'll put it on like middle mouse click or something. Because if it does it all at once. Appropriately blocky dead pine. Oh, we only got 3 minutes here. We kind of need to leave, huh? Okay. All right, let's focus on leaving. I think I got a little off track here. I think we're going to be thanking Compass for all we got here. We're probably going to come up behind. Yeah, this is behind. Doesn't matter which way we go then. Yeah, speed 2 for sure. If we level up here, speed 2 for sure, I think. You just go so much faster and can loot for longer when you can go further away, you know? Can pick these up while we're heading out. Again, the more we get, the less we got to get later, you know? Just always good. Can't use them in the vaults at the moment. Abavira. Would love to be able to. It is one of my favorite ways of getting around. But we might get like a vault style equivalent later. Like a vault pearl. No, not like 116. That would be interesting though, having like if you can't use regular vaults in the vault, like having a vault pearl suddenly becomes interesting, you know. I think it should have more than 10 uses like it did in 116. But it could have limited uses. It, you know, I could see it having like 30, 40 uses. You know, because then you can't use it to like spam around everywhere, but you can use it, you know, relatively willingly. Yeah, or cost mana. Yep. Yep. The thing is, I think they want you to use dash. I don't like the trajectory of dash. And I really like the arcane nature of pearls, you know? So that's why, like, I would rather sacrifice the health and the mana to heal every time. GG's, by the way. Because I think that's the true cost of pearls. Is like, there's no Elvish anymore. Like, it was super OP in 116 when you had Elvish and you could just spam pearls and not take damage. You know, I was very powerful. But in this, you can't, because even with Feather Falling, you're still going to be taking a decent amount of hearts, you know. So it only works on certain builds and stuff like that. So there's a lot more choice to it this time. Not too many chests, honestly. But, yeah, it's still good. Still good. Okay, we did get 3 pieces of gear, which is nice. So, all right, I'm going to see you when this is all loaded up. All right, we are here. So, not a bad vault. Oh, sorry for the mic. The boom arm was louder than I expected it to be. Not a bad vault overall. It's just kind of generic stuff, you know. We didn't loot too much. But I did pull out the burger pieces. Reason being, I want to see if this can get us to level 29. It might be able to. Heck yeah, let's go. So this will give us our, I usually don't like using the burgers, but like just to get this speed 2, which is super zoomy. Yeah, there we go. Should be good there. Cool. And then we're going to keep burning the rest of those pieces. All right, let's roll some gear. Let's roll some gear. Pay night, pizza night. Take that. New helmet, but they all kind of kept their thing. That's really good implicits. That's max tier 2 implicit there. This one is higher because of that. So this is going to be legacy now. I actually really like what they've done with this. So they've removed the ability to get plus damage plus a chaining, like an AoE. So you have to choose AoE or higher damage, which is really cool, I think. So this one's actually going to be like a legacy weapon where that just doesn't get there. This is still better than this guy. But if we wanted to put chaining 2 on this, instead of that spiteful, that would be a fine place to be at. No, and also no. Okay, just no. But we'll save this as a. I think we'll save this as a maybe a backup. Yeah. In fact, this one probably needs to go, huh? Yeah, that needs to go. That needs to go. This one could be very good for mob farms, which is interesting. This one's actually exactly 20 damage as well. So if we could get like, if we get 100% sweeping edge on that, that'd be so sick for the for mob farms. But yeah, it's time to move on from these. Yeah, much better backup. In fact, is there anything else we can get rid of here? Like, what are we looking at? We have 7 to item rarity, 4 resistance. Oh, that's the other thing. He's not gonna be able to get armor or health and resistance, something like that.
What about second breakfast?
What about second breakfast? Carp Luna with the $25. Holy smokes! Thank you so much. Wow, you guys have been so generous today. Let's just spam this chat with some epicness and love. And Carp Luna, if you want me to count all 5, I can count that as 5 mustaches if you want as well. I gotta add one from Wassian from the other day. Holy smokes, that's super generous. It is super generous. Yes, please. You got it. You got it. Yeah. If anybody wants that, they can just request. You know. Absolutely, just request there. Probably get rid of these. This cram was pretty good, right? Yeah. It's 7 and 4, so it's 11 and 3 health. Right. So this one's 9 and 2 health, but it gives item rarity, which is actually not as important as I thought it was. Like, it's still good, but we also have just this guy. Like, the extra 5% may not be worth the I may die. So I think I might actually go a little more defensive right now. Yeah, I mean, this one's the mana regen on this one is actually key, I think. And then the resistance is actually quite good on those. Do we have any other better pants, though? There's item quantity on the pants, but probably not. We want to get, like, high amount of prefix and suffix pants there. I think I can actually smelt that. No. Yes, we'll do those. I guess I don't have a backup helmet, though. I guess this would be my backup helmet, right? So currently... Oh, and then we also have this helmet, too. Yeah. So currently, as it stands, this... This... We might be able to get a better roll on that one. But probably that guy. And these are going for item quantity. This is a backup. I'm trying to see what my immediate backup armor is. Like, if I were to die right now, what my exact backup is. Not just like I'm saving them for random reasons. This. Probably these. I think that's my backup, which is this is a pretty good backup set, honestly. Oh no, maybe that. No, sorry, it'd be these. That's 11 armor, 5 health. This is 9 armor, 3 health. Yeah, but 7% rarity. So we were choosing greed. But these would be survivability. That's a lot, you know? It's definitely a lot. And then this one is item rarity, an item rarity set. There's quantity. Because quantity may be better. I actually don't know. I've been noticing a difference in there, but we've got so many gear pieces, I feel like, from the rarity. Yeah, no, too bad for those Wassian, but it's fine. I think I might go more survivability here. I don't know. What does that put us at? I guess we can compare, right? We're at 65 defense, 31 hearts on this. And then What if we go back to this? Maybe we go back. What do we go with this? So it's 3% defense, but the hearts are a lot less. But then we get that 7% item quantity as well. It's only half a heart extra, but it is extra armor bars. That puts us back to 64, 26 health. That might be a good mix. That might be a good mix. Also, maybe worth like re-rolling some of these for. That one's got a little low credit potential. Might be worth getting some new gear there. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. These are the ones we were using, which is 6 armor. No, these are the ones we were using, which is these are pretty good as well. I think we may have just done this whole thing just to come full circle and just stick with what we had. Maybe switch to the crown. Yeah, you know what? I think I am going to switch. I'm going to switch to the crown, but that's it. That's it. So, how are we doing on time here? I think we're doing well enough. Respiration and aqua affinity would be good. Yeah. I think we're doing well enough here. So what I'm going to do is I think we're actually going to go set up. I'm going to get a bunch of stuff together. We're going to go set up for... These can go back up there. Oh, no, these can get scrapped. We're gonna go set up for expanding our Stoneling farm. I think I'm gonna gather all the resources for that, and we're gonna go expand the Stoneling farm a little bit. We're gonna do the drawer system for it. We're gonna do all that stuff. Now that we can go right back and forth between it, it'll be a lot faster. I'm gonna do my initial prep, and then you guys can see why the waystones are so much better. But yeah, so I'm gonna craft some more bellows. We're gonna just expand the area, get some apples going, get the drawer system going where we can AFK, so we don't even have to like interact with the farm. We can just sit there and grab items real quick from the drawer system. So I'm gonna prep that up, and then maybe there'll be time to run another vault. Probably not, but we'll there might be time. We'll see how quick this expansion is. We have the building gadget, so it should be pretty quick. So I will see you when we're prepped. All right. So before we headed over, I wanted to grab seals. Wanted to grab, or, go shopping here. I think the seal's still better. So we looked it up. The seal costs black chromatic steel. So it's like, by price, if you're going to use the seal is more expensive than either of these two things. So I think I'm going to keep buying that. I just don't feel like we're short on diamonds. So I'm going to buy that. Oh, cake seal. Mode of clarity. Yeah, we'll definitely get a cake seal. Oh, there's a fundamental focus. Nice. And nothing to really work towards there. Nice. That was a good bit of shopping. We're low on that, but that's how it goes. Yeah, I think the seals are worth, Could do our first cake hunt today. Would not be the worst idea. That should end up in there. Yes, okay. Just making sure that ends up in there. What is that? 4 fundamental focuses, which is really good for rolling, like, when you get like a low tier 1 on an Omega piece. Rolling that to a tier 3 is definitely powerful. Oh, I did want to try directly importing these into the Vault Artisan stations as well at some point, but not yet. We'll mess with that when I do the drawer system. Okay, so prep-wise, got a bunch of stone. Got a bunch of technical items. So we got the hoppers, the spikes. We got some more bellows. We're going to need redstone and levers, huh? Redstone. Levers. Don't want to forget those. We're going to need our building gadget as well. Did forget that. Okay. We have a storage network route. We've got many link cables. I need regular cables as well. Okay. Let's just get another stack or so of those. That should be enough. We really only need a stack. We need 1 import cable. Okay. We're going to need... Let's grab some barrels. I think we have a few there, but we'll grab some more. We're going to need barrels. We're going to need... I think that's it. We got drawers to store our stuff in, and we got the aesthetic building blocks that we had before. So let's go hop over here. Let's see what we got. Love that instantation. It was Vault's cobblestone. That's what we used. I couldn't remember what we used here for aesthetics. But it was this. Oh, we only did a 1 wide catch tray as well. Interesting. It might be worth just redoing this farm then. Right, and I didn't double-side it either. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember quite where we were at here. Interesting. So I think... when we made the overworld, this was not necessary. This pattern was not necessary either. Okay, let's go ahead and do... It was, this was good enough to stop the turtles. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Okay. I think I am going to double-side this. The only problem I can see with the double-side is I don't know if I need to expand the catch tray by 1, you know? It's the only thing I don't know. The other thing is I also got to make sure these are all in mushroom fields, because remember, we ran into the issue that was deep ocean that way, so I think this way is mushroom fields, but we got to be extra careful on that. I guess we don't need to get rid of the roof there. We'll have to make that a little bit further away as well. Hey, AK, how are you today? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab, yeah, this out. We can then do this. I think it's on build towards me. Yes. Let's do that at 4. And then also put it on build on top. There we go. So this was 13 wide. So we're going to make it 32 long now. But I think before we do that, we verify that. I'm pretty sure this will work. I don't think they're going to be able to hop over that. Like, if they do, they'll get blown back the other way. So yeah, this should work. This should work. Okay. So this is 14 now. So we're looking to do 18 more. Gotta get over on that side. So that's how big we're looking to make it after the fact. I think I might redo the aesthetics on this as well. I like the rust blocks. I just don't know if I like the vault stone. All right, let's do. So I think this will place these in the appropriate direction. This is so much easier to do, by the way, in Skybolts. We did this on the server, and you have to find like a very specific area to work with. Actually, I do kind of want that. And then we're going to place on top here. I believe that faces them all the same direction. It does. Beautiful. So you can like just build this with the gadget. Nope. Undo, please. Undo. Be facing the other way. There we go. Oh, it's wonderful. Then we want this range to be down. There we go. Okay, they're facing the wrong way now. I don't know about that. Weird. They should be facing the right way. Maybe I turned them around. That's okay. We can place these ones manually. It's really not that hard. Just trying to save all the time I can. What's up, your boy Blue? How you doing today? By the way, this has been constantly stuck on ads starting soon. I have no idea what's happening with that, so I'm gonna hit the ad break button and hopefully it pushes it into play. Hopefully. Okay, there it goes. I don't hate having the storage centralized like that, though. That's actually pretty cool. Another cool thing you could do with the hoppers is you can place them, set a specific direction with these. And I think I might be changing up the aesthetics of this. I don't really know, though. We don't have the exchanging gadget yet, but we could definitely get that going. Exchanging gadget makes it really easy to try out different like build styles and looks. So if you're a builder, I would highly recommend that, just to like try that. Even if you're in creative mode, like if you're the kind of person that like builds in creative then transfers it to survival, it definitely works that way. But cool thing you could do with this is it places them all the appropriate. See how it places them facing the same exact direction? It's really cool. So you don't have to worry about messing them up or shift clicking them or whatever. Very, very convenient. Okay. This, and then we're going to swap this to build to me. I'm just going to do this for now, I think. Swap this out. Just keep it simple. Because it has to be dark in there, so you have to cover up the hoppers, or, you know, surround the hoppers. This will be our wall. Oh, we're in the ocean. You're so right. All right, so that's going to be our limiting factor then. Okay. Oh, it's so much longer this way. Dang, they really... I guess I got to go this way? All right, well, that's a bit of a bummer, but also not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, because it's easy to replace and build stuff. So what I'm going to do, YouTube, is we know the concept here. I got to just find an area. So remember how we built the river biome farm? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back and get some just useless slabs. We're going to slab an area underneath of this for a building area, and then just find a big enough mushroom biome area to put this in. That's going to take a bit of... That's just, you know, we've done that already to find the proper biome. But I'm also going to tear all this down as well. So we can repurpose it over there and like kind of build it up properly once you're in the right place. Good catch, chat, because I was not paying attention as well. So I'm going to pause YouTube, and yeah, we'll see if we're ready to build up this this farm. I totally forgot. This is what I get for playing 2 playthroughs, and apologies on that if you're in the comments saying, why is he not just using vector plates? We have vector plates now. Why are we just not using vector plates? Yeah, so we're just going to use vector plates. I'm pretty sure the Stonelings can spawn on them. I guess we have to determine whether Stonelings can spawn on them or not. I'm pretty sure they can. But, yeah, that should be more than enough there. Oh, I'm out of Larimar? Really? Oh, right, because I converted them all to that. Got it. Okay, so we do need Larimar. That's another thing that's coming in Update 6. It will be more common. There's like a common room that's all ore POIs, which is pretty cool. So it's like a common ore POI, a challenge room POI, and an omega POI for ores, which is really cool. Honestly, it's really cool. So, all right, anyway, I just wanted to point that out. We're going to completely redesign our build as well. But I still need to tear it down and find the mushroom biome area and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'll see you when we're prepped up and have a platform built to build a little Stoneling farm in. I'll see you there. All right, good. We did some experiments. So, confirming that they spawned on top of vector plates, which is good. And So that said, we're not sure if we're going to use the vector plate still, though, because the bellows setup works, and we already have the bellows crafted. Oh, I don't know. Maybe now I don't want to do that. I think we could probably do a smaller farm if we had it this way. The bellows just take care of so much. I think I'm going to use the bellows. We'll save these for a different farm, you know, at some point. But we did just confirm that they do spawn on the vector plates. If I wasn't so short Larimar, maybe. But we'll save these for like a better farm of like maybe spiders that are a little harder to push with the bellows, that sort of thing. Your classic mob drop, the wither skeleton farm, all that stuff, I think will be really good. So for now, we have our little area picked out, which is good. Let's get these plopped down so I know what we're working with here. This is all mushroom fields. There's like the one corner is cold ocean, but we're good on that. There's our other bellows. We made it 33 by 9 by 10. So four for the spawning platform, 2 for the center catch tray, and then 33 long. I guess it's not 9. Sorry, it's by 10. 33 by 10. 33. So there's an exact center, which I did not count out, which I need to count out now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 17 is our direct center. So this is where we're going to put the catch. This is so the hoppers don't get overloaded too much. I think we should be all right. Yeah, we should be all right. Okay. How do I want to start this? You are very much in the way. I think we just start with this. There's not really any like clever way of doing this. It's just get it done, you know. I think I'd like build to me for these, just so I can control the distance a little bit easier. Now we might start getting Stoneling spawns here, but the wild Stonelings that spawn, you can just look at them and they despawn. Oops. All right. Oh, don't you dare push me in the void. Oh, we also totally did not have like a near-death experience in the void, right, chat? Right, chat? So one of the things I'm excited for patch 6. Totally, yeah. That is one thing I do regret not having, like, recording everything and then editing in post. Is like I can leave that kind of stuff in, but like I don't know. That's the price you pay for having it be a little bit more of an efficient farm. Oh, there's a skeleton there, but it did spawn on the cold ocean biome, like the one little section of cold ocean biome. So we should be good. So what happened was I dashed up to get on top of it to tear it down, and then the F key is also dash now because that's your activate key. So I didn't set it back to Vade Mine. I went to Vade Mine and we went right into the void. Fortunately, which I don't have now, which is bad, I had rockets on me. So I just flipped to the rockets real quick and flew away. So, but I tell you what, my heart dropped. It dropped. Yeah, literally never happened though. Yeah, totally. All right. I kind of like the idea. I definitely want to use... I don't know if those go with these iron... I like the idea of these iron blocks. These rusty iron blocks for sure. Maybe not for every little thing. This is going to be 2 and then a roof. And then the bellows are going to go on that. We need to power the block behind the bellows. Could also just... Well, no, yeah, we need... Because the bellows do let light through, so we need to do this. We need to power the block behind the bellows. Which I think I want to be these. This is obviously a little bit in the way, but that's okay. don't mind having those as aesthetics. I don't want to go too much on the aesthetics, you know. Can I pick you up? You know what I probably can do? I don't want to get rid of these little guys. But I can bet you I can do this. Oh, man, I don't know. They might not be considered passive. I don't know. Darn. Please go away. Please go away. I think is the sentiment there. Case this here. All right. They are adorable. They are adorable. All right. But yes, that's gonna be the basics. That's gonna be the basics. So the bells are gonna go here. I just want to get like a quarter of the section done so I can get this thing built. Redstone will go up top here. Oh, no, because the redstone could go on top of this thing. But it still needs to be encased like that. But yeah, that can go this way. This still needs to be one of these. This is where the barrel is going to go. Or underneath is where the barrel is going to go there. And then obviously the carpet pattern. This is the red. That's the line that needs to get done up here. And I honestly don't even hate using just that for the roof. It's simple to the point. Like, it's fine. We don't need to make this the fanciest thing in the world. Oh, shoot. I did. Maybe this does need to go up a little bit higher. We could build it down. We could build it down. So the hoppers are going to need to go at this level. I think that's how that's going to work. Yeah, so the hopper sitting here, I think that'll work. Probably going to go down one more, though. To, like, that level. And then the spikes will sit here. That's probably what's going to happen. Okay. So there's the basic design there. I'm not sure what I'm going to slab the roof with yet. I might use those algae blocks, but I'm honestly tempted to just use these andesite slabs. Keep it very, very simple. But what I'm going to do is we're going to hopper into... This is the center block. We're going to hopper into 2 hoppers that go into a barrel right here. Or, you know, one below that. It's going to be a barrel right there. And we're going to put cable, the export cable from there. So we're going to have it flow from 2 sides instead of being all down one line into one individual thing. So flowing into the center as opposed to that. And then we'll use this center block to go out 24 blocks. And then all this should be in range of that. And then that's where we'll put the waystone. And this is a backup that we want to leave in place, but we're not going to necessarily need that. So I'm going to get this built. It's going to look roughly the same as the other one, and then we'll go over the exact mechanics in case it's the first episode you're watching. Yeah, and then we'll see what the rates are. Just showing off this hopper trick once again, because it is very satisfying. Look at that. All facing the right way. Beautiful. Just popping these last 2 here. I did have to cover up this last bit. It's mushroom biome down here, but it's cold ocean there, so we didn't lose too much of the farm. I might put some vector plates here, but honestly, I might just fill this in solid. This is all mushroom here, though. So, should have shifted this way. But at the end of the day, we're losing, you know, less than 5% of our farm there. But I did want to show that. I'm pretty sure hoppers let through light. I'm not 100%, though. Pretty sure hoppers let through light. We'll have to check in the daytime. So I'm going to roof this off first. I think I have enough andesite slabs. We got to... Can't do it with hoppers. Theoretically. You know what? I'm actually going to... I'm just going to do this now. It's just not worth the extra effort. I could put the vector plates there, but it's just not worth. Just not worth. All right, let's do that. And then to that, we need to have the redstone on top of these, the block on top of the bellows clear. And then we should be good. We can just do this. This is really just more of a showcase on how great the building tool is. I don't know what that one did, but it did a thing. Okay. Good. And then good. Okay. So then the question will be, that's just a lighting bug with these. Am I open here? What's... Oh, I don't have the bellows covered up. Gotcha. It says block light 0 and sunlight 0 over here, so I actually don't think these are coming through this way. Huh. All right. Yeah, well, there's no reason to cut here. We can just go ahead and do this as well. This is just such a powerful tool here. Super Spouter? No, this is a Stoneling farm. Yeah. Little Stoneling farm here. Which provide a lot of great resources, for sure. There's a potential that this farm gets nerfed, though. So we'll see. It's they're little modded creatures from Quark. All right, where is that hopper facing? I think it's right below this one. Might have to do this. Oops. Let's do this real quick just so I can get down there and build. Oh, that's right there. Okay. So, yep, center. So they're filtering into that. Very good. And then we'll have this here. And then that's what we'll cable with. But for right now, as long as we have access to this for right now, we're good to go. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. And then we'll have a step-off point for if I do need to cover up these hoppers. Which we might. I don't know. We can go from there. Yeah, that's why we got to place the carpets here to prevent these guys from spawning. So we're going to go every 2 here, and this should be enough. Again, the bats don't take up the spawn cap. Works totally fine without them. Still need one there. Why do we have skylight level here? Is one of you not complete? I don't know why there's skylight level there. There should not be. If this works the way I think it does. Which it may not, actually. So maybe we do need to cover up the hoppers. Let's get the carpet in place first, though. Let's get the carpet in place so these guys don't spawn. These are interesting as well, though. If they do end up nerfing the... if they do end up nerfing the Stoneling farm, these might be our alternative for, like, a repeatable farm source of stuff. Although I'm not sure how you get the root that you need to feed them to farm them. So I don't know. We'll see. But you can just mine them for stuff. Which is kind of cool, honestly. Which is kind of cool. No. Hoppers don't kill them. We're going to have to despawn these turtles. We're going to put spikes here. Which I guess we can place. Yeah, let's place those. There we go. I don't know if these guys can fit in this. I think if they turn the right way, they can. Maybe not. They might be 2.5. I don't know. I still don't know why that's lit up in there. Let me go check the top. Again, it might be hoppers. Yeah. Odd. Let's get these powered up, though. Let's get this powered up. I think... Let me go get some more redstone here. Because they don't need pure darkness, these guys. They just need... They only need light level 5 or below, I think. Just... Oh, so close. Yeah, so we're gonna need to just do halfway through on these. Now I believe redstone power does not matter for the bellows. This one we might be able to get away with one because it's a little bit shorter. That's actually a reason to do it like so you have one lever per side. You can use repeaters and stuff. Like there's other ways to do that. Okay. So that'll do that. If I were to go into here though, hold on. Let's actually turn this off. Or at least this side. If I were to go into here. Yeah, we still have skylight level of 5 for some reason. And like kind of right here as well, which is weird. But it's like it's fine here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna close up the hoppers and see if that fixes the issue. If not, we're gonna have to figure out the issue. I don't really know. Don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna enclose those hoppers and I will see you in a second. Okay, definitely the hoppers. So chat was smart. We have a dark platform here, so in the middle it's fine, but over on the ends it's not. So definitely the hoppers. Definitely the hoppers. Let's put this back to build to me. Made just a little bit of scaffolding here. And that'll do very nicely for getting this closed up here. Oh, interesting. That's got this on it. Wonder if that'll work. Not quite. All right, so I gotta do this one a little bit more manually because I placed those down there like a... Oh, no, I placed them all like that, huh? Okay, fair enough. That's fine. We'll be able to still put these here, and that'll work. Okay, just want to show that. And again, that's why the barrel is so important because the barrel blocks light. Oh, you are in the way, and I'm so sorry. Oh, you survived. Okay, good. Yeah, I shouldn't have placed those there. We could have done this with just full blocks. But that's okay. Okay. And then this on those. That should do it. I don't know why I added those extra ones there. And then we'll keep the scaffolding here in case that's necessary. Then this should be our output barrel. And then we'll leave the scaffolding down here, and by that I mean just these random blocks. Again, we're in the mushroom biome, so we should be fine. But it's not costing anything to leave that there. We can, of course, brick it up like that. I'd be done with it, but okay. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. We're not good to go. So let's actually do the other step here. Let's do the other step here, which is this, these, and this. So we're going to grab an importer on this barrel. Just, again, why we need the scaffolding. And It was a little silly of me to do this. Okay. It's already working, and we don't even really have we don't have all the bellows on either, which is a little nuts to me. But I'll take it. All right, so importer barrel on this. Oh, the import cable can't have speed upgrades. Gotcha. Okay. We're going to have to replace that with a better cable then. All right, and we'll just sneak this guy this way. All right, so we want to be 24 blocks basically from here. Honestly, just from here. So we'll go to 1420 is where we're gonna go, and that should be a phenomenal AFK spot. It'll be everything should be well within range. We don't got to worry about it. Oh, sorry, it's plus. So we're going to go to 1468. So we got to do... We don't have to do this. I'm going to do this because it's easier. And bottom half slabs are the best. Because I don't know if there's cold ocean biome out there as well. Because that does spawn bad guys. So... Okay, so here's our 68. So we're going to be just standing on the other side of this. This should be more than far enough away here. So then we put the root there. Put the root there. And then... Let's get this out, but let's decrease the range a little bit there. Just build a nice little platform here. This being able to build a platform in front of you into the void is just... Absolutely 10 out of 10 there. Absolutely 10 out of 10 there. Okay, I think that's all we need. I'm gonna add another row on top there for the full 20, I think it is, or 25. That should be all right. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get more andesite slabs to block this off, and we'll have to make it phantom proof and whatnot. But now, I gotta go turn the redstone on. This will start filling up these. In a kind of seemingly random order. I might shuffle them around a little bit. You can lock these as well. But we're going to have to get some void upgrades on these. And all that good stuff. So yeah, you can just see we're just going to start getting a bunch of stuff here. So let's get some andesite slabs. Let's get this. Let's get these. Let's get the keys. Oh, interesting. Oh, because there's a spawnable area here. I see. We gotta light that up then. Right. And that'll be completely dark on the inside there. Oh, those are spawnable too? Shoot. All right. Well, mistakes with Deadpine. That would be a way to get copper. Although our drown farm should take care of that. All right, I'll clean this up after the episode. That will take away from rates, but we'll clean that up after the episode. I really want to get this done so I can show it off here. Okay, fills all that in. Put it all on the same length-ish. Oh, there's not one of those there. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's quantify these. So already, and this is only with one side of the farm on, by the way. Already we've got 93 coal. which is great. And we knew this was going to be good, right? I built one basically the same size on the server. Now, granted, that was not in a void world. Look at all the stonelings on the. That's because they're on the side that's not redstoned. That's amazing. That's amazing. Look at all the stonelings on the mini map there. Anyway, I built the same thing on the server. Now we're not void world, so we don't get like infinite spawns here. But this is gonna be compared to our other one, which was like I don't know, 24 spawning slots. This is gonna be kind of good. Kind of good. So, and for those who may have missed the basic concept or what we're working with here, you can make this from day one. You can make this from day one. But basically, you just need... Wait till all those go away. Okay. Bellows, stone, cobblestone bricks work, but you could use just cobblestone or smooth stone. The key to this farm is the mushroom biome. So you have to find a mushroom fields biome, which only spawns passives, I guess, or not. Like doesn't. There's no hostile mob spawns. They're not on the hostile mob radar. So, and then you have bellows. And bellows push 4 blocks eventually. They don't always push it all in one. They push 4 blocks eventually. Why the vector plates would be more efficient because they're faster at pushing them into the spikes. But, yeah, so bellow, that's the reason for the 4 wide platform. And then the carpet every 2, prevents the tortoises from spawning. They spawn like spiders. There's some tortoises in there, but they spawn before we put the carpet down. And yeah, and then we just have it set up with a simple storage network to export them into drawers, which the drawers will be much more efficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft some void upgrades, which are actually reasonable this go around. It's just chromatic iron, refined carbon. The upgrade templates are the expensive part with the chromatic steel, but we're actually doing pretty good on steel these days. And we only need like 12 of them or so. We also want to get some actual storage upgrades as well going for these because we do want to keep a lot of these things. So it would be more efficient if you had a higher safety. No, bats. No, the bats have no effect on the spawn rate of these. Yeah, the bats have no effect on the spawn rate of the stonelings. So, but yeah, that's the basics of the farm. We're going to call it an episode there, YouTube. What I am going to do in between episodes here is I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go get some torches and just light up this bottom scaffolding so we don't get any spawns down there because that is going to take away from the rates. I also want to despawn the tortoises as well. And I might mess around with the drawer system here a little bit, but as you can see, it's already very, very efficient. You don't really need, we don't need too much from this, but it's just nice to have. It's really just nice to have. Honestly, the coal is the best thing you can get from it. Going forward there. But we're gonna give each one a drawer. We'll probably put a void upgrade on all of them. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, YouTube. Bit of a longer episode there, but hopefully I included enough of the build. I worry I never include enough of the building process, you know, because some of it is just mundane, like tearing up stuff, and it does stink we missed out on like the death there or the near-death experience, which really wasn't that bad because we had rockets on us. But like, yeah, hopefully I included enough there for you. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more, maybe a little bit less. I don't know, but I'm always hesitant because it makes the episodes really long, but also there's a process there and there's a lot of learning to be had there. So, and it's not just me running vaults over and over again. So. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more when we build the Nether Fortress farm, because I want that to have everything. The blazes, the pigmen, all of the stuff. When we build that farm, I'm definitely going to... That might be dedicated to a whole episode just to like mess around with it and see what we get, because we can get literally everything from that farm. Gold, blaze rods, coal, bones, wither skeleton bones, arrows... rotten flesh. Like you get so much, you get basically everything but gunpowder from that farm, which is pretty wild. So maybe we may end up making a creeper specific farm and have that be like our main go-to AFK farm. That could be kind of interesting as well. So that Stoneling we actually produced. That one that's wandering around is what, like when we look at it, it doesn't go away. That's because we summoned that one in. But anyway, YouTube, thanks for tuning into this episode. Thank you for watching these all the way through. I really appreciate those who do. If you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you back. And there should be some playlists popping up here. You can watch this entire series from the beginning if this is your first episode. Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I know we're in the later part of this series, and we've got a really awesome base of community here now watching this series all the way through. I'm excited for the next new series that we do, which is not anytime soon, but I'm excited for that next new series. We're going to have a really sweet base to kick it off with. And yeah, thanks for sticking around with me. I appreciate you guys. Catch you next one. Bye-bye.